MLB 英語解説
Well, Tommy, this offseason you signed an extension. You'll be with this team for a good amount of time. When you think about you joined Dodger Blue last year with the trade, you win the World Series. How much are you excited for what's to come with this team?
Man, I'm so excited. It's first of all, it's really nice to just have some stability and kind of know where I'm going to be for the next 5 years, and then to be, with this organization, the best organization in baseball. And I had a great time with all the guys last year, and getting to know everybody, getting to know the staff, and fortunately, I'll have another 5 years to get closer with everybody, and really looking forward to the season.
So, what was this offseason like being a World Series champion?
Yeah, it was crazy. Going back home, especially going to San Diego, I had a lot of friends who were giving me crap and, not very happy with me, but, in the best way possible. And, obviously short off season because we went late in the season, so we've been kind of just trying to get a lot of rest and relaxation, spend some good family time, and, it's been good though to, have that downtime and sit back and reflect on how crazy this last season was.
Last year we saw you primarily at shortstop. It does sound like this year you'll be a little bit more in center field. How have you just been kind of working out and adjusting your body to prepare for those games?
Yeah, pretty much every offseason the past few years I've kind of prepared both for infield and outfield, because I know that's kind of what brings me one of my most valuable assets is being able to move around. So I always kind of try to stay prepared regardless of where it looks like I'm going to play. I know there's a good chance I'll probably be moving around, kind of depending on what happens throughout the year. It's a long season and a lot of things can happen. So I'll be ready to play, whether that's center field, second, shortstop, whatever.
This organization hasn't signed a lot of players that they traded for to extensions. How pleased were you to get that deal done, and what were the biggest factors in signing that extension?
Yeah, no, I was ecstatic. I think the biggest thing was just being close to home back in Southern California. It kind of just felt right, being close to family and close to the place where I grew up, and then the second part of it was when I got traded here. I just felt like I was immediately comfortable around all the players, all the staff. I just felt like I was welcome right away. Not only me, but my family as well. My wife had a great time and got to know a lot of the other wives and girlfriends, and then my son Eli got to know a lot of the kids as well. So looking forward to having him grow up around LA and just get comfortable here.
And the Dodgers signed Hasoon Kim, your WBC teammate. What was your reaction to that, and what can you tell us about him?
He's awesome. I was really excited. I enjoyed getting the chance to play with him for the few weeks back in 2023. And what stood out to me was he's an incredibly hard worker. Plays the game the right way, and he's going to do whatever it takes to help the team win. So I'm excited to see him again. I haven't gotten the chance to see him again since then, so it'll be good to catch up, and we'll get some good work in together during the spring and throughout the year.
How quick did the extension come together? Was that something that was on your radar right now?
Let me think. We signed it right around Thanksgiving, and I think we were probably discussing it for not too long, maybe like 2 weeks, maybe something like that. So it came together pretty quickly, and I think the big part of that was the mutual interest. I know obviously I wanted to be in LA for a longer time, and they showed the same interest as well. So I think given that we both wanted the same thing, it allowed the negotiations to happen pretty smoothly.
Obviously a lot of guys, especially this offseason, signed kind of the structure deal you did, the referrals and the bonus. Like, what is it for a player that makes a contract like that appealing?
A big part of it is just the way that the payments are spaced out. Kind of allows me to kind of maximize, certain things like, just tax benefits and things like that. And then also with the deferrals too, it is nice that I'll be getting paid beyond just my playing career as well. So there's definitely benefits to both aspects, both the payments up front and then the deferrals. So it's just smart business and smart for the team and smart for players as well.
How much have you followed the discussion about people freaking out about how many deferrals the Dodgers have signed and all that, and whether what they've done this offseason could be bad for baseball or something like that?
Yeah, I don't think the deferrals is the issue. I think it's more just the total volume of money that everybody's complaining about. Because every team has the ability to give out deferrals. And I think that the total volume of money and just the pure number of free agents that we've signed is the reason they're complaining. But in terms of the structure, I don't think that's an issue at all.
Did you buy anything done with your bonus?
Anything dumb?
Like,
Nah,
just go
no,
crazy
not
and,
yet.
you know.
I'm painfully frugal, so we're looking at some stuff. We got a house this past off season, so that's been our big thing, you know. And it's crazy how expensive, you know, furnishing a house is. It keeps on adding up, but no, in a good way though. It's house is coming together well.
What do you think about your bobblehead?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm excited. You know, it's I think it's a really high quality. It looks a lot like me, which I'm always impressed about. And you know, it looked like a good swing too. I barreled the ball up pretty well. So yeah, no, I'm excited for that bobblehead day. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Gonna get Eli ready to throw out the first pitch?
Yeah, Eli's 15 months old right now, and he's in a big throwing phase. We're trying to teach him right now that he can throw certain things but shouldn't throw other things. I think the other day he like picked up a phone and like chucked it at my head. So he's still trying to figure out what's allowed, like what he can throw, what he can't. But yeah, so that'll be in June, a few months away. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, what's something that you remember that sticks out to you about the way you're recognized or honored as a world champion this offseason?
I think so. One thing that was cool is I got a chance to go back to my high school, and they have a fellowship of Christian athletes group. So I got to go and speak at that, and it was really cool. You know, there was a lot of students that I could tell they were just very excited to have me there, and we're all saying, you know, congrats on the World Series, and even though a lot of them were Padres fans, but you know, just being able to go back home and you know, go back to the high school, and you know, I grew up, you know, looking up to the former athletes from La Jolla Country Day. So now to be in that position as a World Series champion felt pretty special.
それでは、クリップ内に出てきたネイティブがよく使うリアルな英語を解説していきます。一つ目はこちら。
So it came together pretty quickly.
Come together. Come together.
物事がまとまる、形になる。団結する、一致団結する。では、例文を見てみましょう。
After months of hard work, the project is finally coming together. After months of hard work, the project is finally coming together.
何ヶ月もの努力を経て、プロジェクトがようやく形になってきた。はい、今回はここまで。最後までご覧いただき、ありがとうございます。いいねやチャンネル登録もぜひお願いします。